Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here today. Another day of this Hello 2025 get together that we have where we're sharing how to let go of what doesn't work for us so we can go into 2025 with a different vibe and we can create the life that we want. Today, I do have an amazing speaker, and her name, I just met her actually a couple of weeks ago. 101. I've been seeing her out there, in social media and stuff. I know about what she does, and I was really called into working with her, and that's why I connected with her. So today I'm gonna present you Brandee, but Brandee Safran, and she is a certified life coach, astrologer, and yoga teacher for women who want to boldly take full ownership of their health, freedom, and joy, so they create a legacy that they are proud of. She supports women to believe in themselves, to tune in into their body's wisdom, to promote healing, and take inspired action to bring their goals to life. Welcome, Brandee. Welcome. Happy to be here with you today.
I'm very happy to be here with you today, Carla.
So, I am doing these interviews very short and sweet because, I really think that what I want to give the viewers is the opportunity to truly get something to shift quick, and then we know that it works, at least for us, and that's why I'm working with so many speakers, because what I realize is that not everything works for everybody. We're very unique, and I know that you have been working on this for a long time, and I know that you have been working with women, different kind of women all the time, even though, we fit into what we do. Either we are entrepreneurs or we are a spiritual called into doing something. But the way that I see that we are made up is a little bit different. So I love your expertise and what you do and how we're going to share this with the viewers. Are you ready for the questions?
I am ready.
Beautiful. So question number one, Brandee, and please feel free to expand into whatever you want to go, because this is about, yeah, doing it easy and flowy. Flow is the word that is coming to me. So Brandee, what is it that you do?
I empower women. I support them to truly believe in themselves, and to the modalities that I use are astrology and yoga and coaching, accountability. And what I do is the work of transformation, transforming them into limit from a place of limitations or stuckness or smallness into expansion and freedom, joy, and pleasure. Yeah, that's what I do.
Thank you. So the second question is, what made you interested into what you currently do? And tell me how you got there. What was your journey to get there?
So I'll make it short. And so my personal journey is one of, like so many of us, dysfunctional family, a lot of stress at home, and being empathetic and highly sensitive. I developed Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune condition, when I was 14. And I spent approximately 2 years in the hospital from the ages of 14 to 16. And it was very, very difficult, traumatic years of living in pain and experiencing traumatic surgery as well. When I left the hospital, I learned right away meditation. So that opened me up to the spiritual realm and what is possible when we stop getting out of our heads and into an expanded state of consciousness. Mm-hmm. And I followed that route of yoga and meditation. I'm also a scientist, so I studied biology. I was always interested in the human body. So
Yes.
my own experience healing my own body and using different modalities to tune me into spirit, to tune me into allowing myself to trust my body again after being so ill, and carving out a life that suits me. That it's like where I live, how I live. I do everything so that I can be functioning at my highest vibration so that I can enjoy my life and I can support others to do the same. So putting myself first. I'm a mother of 3, but even when I was, my kids were young, it was always meditation in the morning. Even if they were jumping and yelling, it's like, I got to tune in and take care of my body and my mind so I could serve at my highest.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So we're moving to question number 3. What has been your biggest or most profound shift, and how it has affected your life?
So my most profound shift, I have so many of them, so it's hard to really put one on it. But I would say, if I could say 2, I'll mention 2. So my profound shift number 1 was going after what I wanted. So, even though I was a scientist and I had a strong, powerful job in the pharmaceutical company that I was working with in clinical research, it wasn't good for my soul. And I became a yoga therapist. So that's like making a choice to do what was good for my body and for my mind and soul. And choice number 2 is also getting sober. I'm sober about 9 years now, and just really living a life that is clean, 100% clean living, and going through the hard work of being really 100% authentic to what I stand for. And I think that's so, so important. Like, there's no masks, there's nothing, no escaping myself. It's just like me with who I am and allowing everything to be in the day-to-day living. Like, life is now, one day at a time. How do I get to show up in my most authentic self and take care of my nervous system, my body, and my vitality? And live in joy, like just live. My whole life is carved out so that there is joy on a daily basis.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So moving on to the 4th question. What is your golden nugget to help you, that you use daily, to help you to shift on a daily basis? And what does it require from you so you can do it?
My golden nugget is listening to my body in a way that I take pauses, I lie down, I breathe, I meditate, I go within, and I am, like so many of us entrepreneurs, go, 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 loved to see results. But I also, without checking in on a constant with how my body is feeling, what is really going on, slowing down enough to breathe and connect to the wisdom that's lying within myself, then I'm out. I can easily get out of alignment if I'm leading from my head, if I'm leading only from the mental space and not the physical, emotional, spiritual, everything together, then I can easily get misaligned. So, my daily practice of meditation, my daily practice of lying on my back and just breathing into my stomach, my daily practice of disconnecting and going for walks in nature. So to me, it's all the ways where I am unplugging and plugging into myself.
That's beautiful, because I've heard the concept of the pause before, right? The pause. And I was like, okay, so what does it mean? Is okay, I stop. For me, pausing is stopping, right? But then does it mean that I stop whatever I'm doing? But I love what you're saying, because you are mentioning the pause in very in various ways, you know, in different ways, and it could work different for different people, I guess. Now, when I ask what it requires from you, because at one point, I guess it was not as easy to stop. It was a little bit more difficult. At least for me, it's like, oh, even to recognize it is hard. You know, that I get to slow down is hard. But then how do you know, or what makes relevant, you know, a situation for you where you say, oh, I get to stop here, I get to pause?
Yeah, so it could be, I mean, it's throughout the day. So yes, I have the ritual time of meditating. Yes, I have the ritual time of doing my yoga practice. So those are already carved into my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But regarding the pause, and you brought that energy of pause. There's a beautiful acronym that Martha Beck introduced me to. It is perhaps an unseen solution exists. That's the acronym for pause that she uses. And I really love that word unseen, because we don't always see with our eyes wide open to the external world. And so my pauses are when I find myself as well spiraling into a negative way, or we all have them, ways that we could identify ourselves and are not healthy in our thinking. And it's like, oh, hold on, let's take a moment and let me pause right here, right now, to reintegrate back into myself. What is maybe an unseen solution that I cannot see, that's because I'm stuck in a thought pattern. Or there's something going on my body that's nodding, that there's a tension, or that I'm holding on to energy from a client or from people that, out in the world, that we yet pick up people's energies. Hold on, let me go, let me clean, let me clear. Let me take this moment to just breathe with myself, close my eyes, or open my eyes to nature, to the wonder of the world around me, but where there is not the influence of any other energy coming in other than spirit and source.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Brandee. That was powerful. I know it sounds, it sounds simple because it's, oh, the pause, but it's profound for me because sometimes I am in the middle of the things and it's like, oh, I don't want to pause. I want to keep going in my head. I want to resolve it, right? But I think I'm going to resolve it from here rather than the pause. But thank you for sharing that, because the pause is powerful. I've learned to use it and it's just super powerful. I just get to go there, allow myself to go there. Tell the viewers, Brandee, where can they find you?
They can find me. I have a website, Body and Mind with Brandee, and there you can see some services that I have, astrology readings, which is a really great way that we get to know each other a little bit. I have a free gift that you could get. You could text me. You can find me on Instagram at Brandee Safran and just text me and ask for my free gift. It's a long link, so I'm not going to put it here, but if you want to send it to your viewers, you could send it.
Yes, I will, of course. Just send me the link and then I will send it to them so they have it.
Right. So that's another way that you could meet me and connect with me. And I have a women's Facebook group called Everyday Sacredness. That's only for women. And it's a private group that I always post the new moon and the full moon rituals that are going on, or anything really relevant in the cosmic energy that I share with my community.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Brandee. Thank you for being with us and connecting with everybody today. It has been a pleasure to have you here.
It has been a pleasure too, Carla. Thank you for inviting me.
And for everybody, see you tomorrow with another speaker. Bye-bye.